Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Rye. If you're new to this channel, I do PC builds, flips, I do tech reviews, anything smart home automation related. I love to do 3D printing, like to do from time to time. I'm a huge tech guy. If you like what you see, especially in this video today, drop me a like, comment, anything. It all helps out in the end. And hey, if you want, even subscribe. But without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So guys, in today's video, as you can see here, we have all the parts laid out. In front of me, right here, we have the HP ProDesk 600G1 motherboard. Surprise, surprise. This is the third out of the four that I bought. We took it out of the case, as you can see here. We did already put the RAM in. I'll explain this later. We have an adapter, two 8GB sticks of RAM. We have our CPU cooler. We have our Team Group SSD. Our i7-4770 processor, RX 580 from AliExpress. We have our 500 watt power supply and our Sama ARGB case with 3 pre-installed ARGB fans. So, with all this laid out, let's go ahead and not waste any more time. Let's get right into the video. Roll it. So guys, to start this video out, we're going to go ahead and install the power supply. As you see here, we're going to go and take the back panel off. We're going to get our screws ready, get our power supply out. We're going to go ahead and move these wires out of the way. That way we can go ahead and slip this right in. So as you can see here, I'm just separating these cables out to make it easier later on. So we're going to go ahead and put this power supply in, grab our screws for it. Going to go ahead and screw these bad boys in. Now after we're done doing that, we're going to go ahead and pull our hard drive caddy out of its little compartment that it is stored in. We're going to go ahead and take our SSD. We're going to attach this to the bottom part, or the inside if you will, of the hard drive caddy. Once we've done that, we're going to grab our hard drive. We're going to slot it in to the little metal tabs that it has inside and line it up with the holes, and just go ahead and screw that in. We're going to go ahead and slot this back into its little area. Real easy to do compared to other cases that I've built in before. One screw holds it in, and there's a couple other screws with some rubber grommets that help slot it in real nice and easy. Now as you can see here, we're going ahead and we're going to install the motherboard, but before we do that, we're going to go and route this cable, this USB 3 extender or adapter if you will. Now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and start screwing down some of our screws for the motherboard. As you can see here, I had to keep lifting the case up just a few times because that adapter was kind of getting pushed, if you will. Here I'm just showing the cable management. I went ahead and did this off video just because I didn't think you guys would want to see it. It's kind of boring, to be honest, and time consuming. This part of the video, I was just starting to figure out which cables I wanted to run through and get that out of the way. I went ahead and plugged in this SSD power cable just from the stock PC case. It looks like we moved on to the i7-4770 installation of it. So we're just going to drop that in place, put our paste down, go ahead and grab our CPU cooler. And now with this, I didn't show this before, so you have to get these little nuts here that match the thread on the CPU cooler. Again, this is all non-standard stuff, it's all proprietary, so it's very kind of goofy as far as mounting it, but it works. Just get these nuts, go and grab them, tighten it down, and you're good to go. So at this point in the video, we're going to go ahead and take that power adapter that we need to connect to the 24-pin power connector on our power supply. We're going to go ahead and route that through into the back, and then we're going to go ahead and make sure this connects and reaches, and we've already did this. Just checking to make sure everything's good. Now we're going to go ahead and do some more cable management here with the cables that we didn't need. Now we're going to go ahead and route our front HD audio and our front USB connectors. We're going to go ahead and cable manage these. There we go, everything's all tidied up. Now we're going to move on to our graphics card. This was a little tricky with the power adapter that we're using, as well as the USB 3 adapter, but we got it in there. And I actually messed up at this part. I actually had to take it back out, and I had to make sure I had the SSD cables in. I got a little bit too far ahead of myself, so as you know, not everybody's perfect, but it's all good. We got it all hooked up. Now we're gonna go ahead and bring our RX 580 back in, make sure it's nice and snug. Hey guys, I referenced this in the beginning of the video, this USB 3.0 adapter. It's a right angle adapter, as you can see right here. This adapter is necessary in order for us to keep our USB 3.0 capabilities with the I/O. As you can see here, it's just barely touching the graphics card. Like, it is a very snug fit. So this is why everything was pre-installed, just to make sure it was going to fit before we got any further into the video. I thought I would go ahead and include this. This case includes this little compartment with all the hardware you need, as well as some zip ties. Sorry, I know this is bouncing around everywhere, but I did this at the very end of the build. I have a 3D printer and I haven't turned it on for quite a while. Long story short, one of my classes I'm taking for this semester, I actually have to use my 3D printer, so I wanted to finally turn it on after a year and a half of not using it, and I thought I'd go ahead and design my own I/O shield to use on this build, mainly because I was tired of using the universal I/O shields that I bought off Amazon. They're a little pricey and they just don't look aesthetically pleasing for these builds, so I went ahead and did what I'm good at. I went ahead and used my design skills and basically reverse engineered it and created my own I/O shield. It took about 5 iterations, but I finally got it, and it looks great, feels great, and it's sturdy, it doesn't move, it's rock solid. It's just adds so much value to the build, and I think it turned out great, and I love making a functional 3D print. So anyways, yeah guys, this thing is awesome. I will make a separate video on this, by the way. Alright guys, now that we have this thing fully assembled, we're gonna go ahead and show just a little bit of gameplay of some Fortnite. This got well over 144 FPS without really any problems. We're on pro settings, mostly medium, maybe a few low. But yeah guys, I think for everything that we have into this build, this turned out great. I only had a little bit of footage. This is because when I was playing, my connection was horrible, our internet was acting up, so I don't really have much good footage, to be quite honest. So this is the little bit of footage that I do have, and I can show you guys. I can tell you I tested it extensively on Call of Duty Warzone as well, and it got well above 70 FPS on low to medium settings without too much of an issue. So guys, to wrap this video up, I think this PC turned out awesome. Again, we didn't have to invest too much into this to get it up and running. I did reuse the RAM from the old office PCs in this build, just because I don't want to have it laying around, and it's pretty good RAM, to be honest. It's 1600 megahertz DDR3. So yeah, I didn't have to provide RAM for this, and also the fans came with this case. This case, by the way, is from Sama. It's the Sama Q5 ARGB case. This case is awesome. It's got 3 pre-installed ARGB fans that can be controlled through the top I/O. There's an LED button that allows you to change the color pattern in certain colors and what have you. This case is absolutely awesome for the price. I believe I paid $54 roughly on Newegg when I had bought this case. So yeah, altogether, this PC turned out awesome. Great performance to price ratio. And yeah, if you guys are looking to build a budget PC or do a PC flip like I've been doing with these PCs lately, I highly recommend this case. This is definitely going to bring a lot of value to your PC. It's got a PSU basement, as you can see in some of these clips, and overall with the fans and the tempered glass side panel, I think this is a great case for this type of build or flip, if you will. And yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy these PC flips as much as I have. I love doing these, and I love seeing how they turn out in the end, and especially with that functional 3D printed I/O shield in the back. I think it just brought so much more value to the PC, and it just makes it look so much better than the grid pattern universal I/O shield that you can get off Amazon. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed this content. And please, if you found this video helpful, or you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and even leaving a comment down below and let me know what you liked or what you want to see in a future video. And as always, if this helped you out, please don't be afraid to share it with your friends. And also, if you can, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification, and I'll see you guys later.